Good morning, everybody. Trucker John here. It's Thursday. It's the second day of my challenge to post one video every day for 1 week. Doing it, within my company's pay period, which is Wednesday to Wednesday. So here we are on Thursday. I just finished my pre-trip. Everything looks good. It's really cold out there, so I didn't want to film anything. I didn't want to get the tripod out and any of that. It's kind of snowing, and let me see if you can see. You can kind of tell it's snowing a little. Still a little windy from yesterday. If you watched my Wednesday video, you know that I got shut down because of the wind. It looks pretty nice right now, so I'm going to go for it. I just checked my weather app, the Weather Channel app. I also have what's called windy.com. It's an app that shows the weather and has really good information about the wind. And right now the wind gusts are about 35 miles per hour, which is doable for me. Yesterday they were 60 plus. They were probably more like 70 plus. I mean, they were, if you remember from my video, my truck was rocking pretty hard, and I'm just sitting here. So anyways, my bunk heater didn't work again last night. It didn't get below 30 degrees. It was only 30 degrees last night. But it was cold, man. I was upset. I was really not happy. I actually recorded something last night during it, and I said a few curse words. So I didn't include that in the video because, I was out of character. That's not me. So anyways, eating some hot soup this morning just to get my body, my core warm because of all that cold weather I just had to endure. I got under my blanket, so I did all right. I did run the truck for a while. They don't idle continuously above 30 degrees. They'll shut off automatically. So I would run it, I'd run for a good 4 or 5 minutes, get it nice and warm in here, and that would last, a good 30 minutes. Then I'd have to get up and repeat that process over again. So not a lot of sleep last night. I'm pretty tired, but I only have 370 miles to get to Salt Lake City. They're going to take a look at the APU door. I'm going to tell them about this heater issue again so they can get that fixed. I should be able to still get to my night in Oregon tomorrow on time. It's not due until 11 p.m. at night, so I have all day today and all day tomorrow, minus stopping in Salt Lake City, however much time that takes there. And I want to do laundry also, so we're gonna play that by ear. So here we go, Thursday, day 2. Nice little sunrise going on over there. It's gonna be a beautiful day. So we're gonna get going here. I'm ready to take off. Ate my food. I'm feeling pretty good, and I just want to show you this is what I got going on. All right, so I have. So basically, I have a full 8 hours I could drive. I'm full my 11 and my 14 hour. Minus my pre-trip and everything I've done. That's what I got for the rest of the week. My 70. 12 hours is all I got, but that's more than enough because I can only drive 11 hours in a day. And it's only going to take me about 6 hours to get to Salt Lake, and most likely I'm going to stay there for the rest of the day and take off early tomorrow morning. So I've definitely got plenty of time, and I have time coming back. So I have 12 hours plus I have 12 hours plus I have another 4.5 hours coming back tonight. So basically the way I plan that out is 12 minus the 6 I'm about to drive. That's 6 hours plus 4. So I'm gonna have a little over 10.5 hours of drive time for tomorrow. And then from Salt Lake City to where I need to go to in Oregon, it's about a 9-hour drive. I'll give myself 10 and a half, I got the full 11 hours basically to get there. I'll have 10.5 hours on my clock to get there, and it'll only take me 8 to 10 hours. So cutting it a little close, but I'll make it. It'll be all good. And plus, with all this weather delay, I can always just tell them to move the appointment back. It's a drop-in hook, so you know, that'd be really easy to do. So here we go. Alright, so I made it to the Salt Lake City yard at the terminal. In line waiting for the tractor shop to take a look at my truck. I got here in about 6.5 hours. The wind was still pretty strong, man. It was kind of dicey coming through Wyoming. I think Wyoming is officially the state that I hate to drive through. It's terrible. Alright, so they had to order me basically a brand new housing to go around the APU, the actual engine part of the APU. So I'm just waiting for that to come in right now. This should be here in a minute. You know, they're also going to troubleshoot why I can't get the heat to turn on. Hopefully it's just a fuse or something like last time. We'll find out. So anyways, I ran into the company store real quick because, you know, I lost my hat back in California. If you remember, blew off my head and 10 feet from me, and I couldn't get it because that thick mud it was in. Oh man, very frustrating. So anyways, they didn't have much of a hat selection, unfortunately. They didn't even have any reefer division hats, so I'm gonna have to represent some other divisions here. So we got this one, tanker division. So the tanker division, if you ever see a prime tanker out in the wild, it's kind of like seeing a unicorn. Very rare do you see them. I try to get a picture whenever I can. I've only been able to get one on video once. So yeah, I got this one also. Backup, just in case something like that happens again. Got the flatbed division here. If you ever been to the Salt Lake City terminal, this probably looks familiar. This is the older building where the inbound and outbound is. I'm over here instead of the new building. Well, for one of my tractors here getting serviced, but also I ordered some Domino's. Yeah, got to splurge every now and then. I know it's not healthy, but every now and then you got to splurge and have some yummy food. So yeah, still waiting for my tractor. So in addition to the APU cover that they're still waiting for, gotta order it. Someone's bringing it. In addition to that, and they're checking my bunk heater, obviously trying to figure out what the deal is. But they also found my one of my steer hub seals was leaking, so they're replacing that. I had a minor coolant leak. They're fixing that. And there was one more minor thing. I forget what they said. There was one more item. So anyways, they found a few other things to repair on my truck. So no rush. You know, I don't have to be out of here till tomorrow morning. I don't have to be in Oregon until, you know, it's a drop and hook. So whenever I get there is when I get there. But it's due by midnight, 11:59 tomorrow night. So I got all day tomorrow. You know, I'm just gonna wake up early. I'm gonna get the Gray Dutchman. You know, give it a shower. Get it nice and pretty looking, clean the inside because it's horrible. All that salt and everything from the ground and mud and everything I have to walk through gets tracked into that truck, and it's black inside, so it just shows so easily. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get that cleaned, and once they're done with the truck and I can park it, I'm gonna go do laundry. All right, we're doing laundry. It can be 50 cents a load. So I did 2 loads in the wash, and I'll put them all in the dryer. The dryer is like 75 minutes. So I figured I could put 2 loads in there and that'll save me 50 cents. Gotta be cheap since I just bought all that Domino's. So anyways, that's what I'm doing. Winding down for the night. Once I get my laundry done here, I'll fold it obviously, take it back to the truck, get it all, put it away. You know, a little bit of housekeeping. I cleaned the truck, the inside of the truck. You know, I wiped out the dashboard and I scrubbed those floors, man. I poured water on the floor, and I had these rags, and I just scrubbed that floor. I had to use Windex in some parts of it because it was just too much dirt. So anyways, I got that mostly cleaned. I'm gonna get back and hook it up to the trailer early in the morning. Then I'll run it through the truck wash. The Gray Dutchman's gonna get a bath. And then, yeah, we're going to continue on to Oregon for day number 3, Friday, tomorrow. So I'm doing a little bit of pre-trip planning right now. There's a bad storm coming into Oregon everywhere. I mean, there's just bad weather everywhere. It doesn't matter where we go right now. But this particular route I'm going is supposed to be really heavy snowfall. I can't remember, it said 8 to 14 inches or 8 to 14 feet. Either way, it's going to be a lot. So, there's a good chance I might have to shut down tomorrow and not make it on time. Which, you know, doesn't count against me. It's for safety reasons. If I have to pull over and stop or whatever, then they just extend the appointment time. It doesn't count against me. I just can't drop it off and get on to my next load for next week. Alright guys, just real quick before I go to sleep here, checking that weather in Oregon, and man, it's going to be pretty bad. So I'm just going to take it nice and slow, but I do want to try and get an early start tomorrow. I planned to leave around 5 in the morning. I might try to leave a little earlier, so I'm going to hit the sack and get some rest, because it's going to be a slow but long day tomorrow. While I was waiting for my laundry to dry, one of my subscribers, Brian, I believe your name is. Dude, I'm so bad with names, I'm sorry. But he came up to talk to me. You know, we had a quick, 3-4 minute chat. I like when that happens. It's nice when people recognize me and they want to approach me and, thank me for making these videos. I'm humbled with it. I don't know what to say. Like I said in the beginning, these videos were, I never expected to come to where we are today. And still, I mean, it's not like it's that big of a deal, right? I mean, as of today, I'm at, I think, 1,400 subscribers, which is beyond amazing. I wanted to get a lot of subscribers, obviously, but I just never thought I would get to this point in such a short amount of time, And it seems like everywhere I go now, not even here at the terminal, but, you saw that video, Jonathan, up in Oregon, just some random place in the middle of nowhere, It happened down in, where's that one? We're getting that dirt down in Nevada. Another Prime driver recognized me in the middle of nowhere. That's pretty neat. And I really enjoy when you guys come out to me and say hi and, let me know where you're at with your training or what you're doing with your life. Yeah, it's amazing. It's really good. All right, guys. Good night. I'll see you tomorrow.